as all the madness unfolded around me. Something inside drove me to believe that I'd find answers in the mystery surrounding my family, that it was all related to my great-grandfather. So I continued to look into that as well as chase down the leads from my great-grandfather's writings, and I was about to start getting real answers.
You are answering a question that's been burning in my mind for 30 years. Okay, I am calling my cousin Pat to see if I can find out anything else about the situation with our mothers and grandmother.
So,
Hey Pat, this is Alex.
oh hey Alex, how's the house?
I guess you are not watching my TikTok.
What happened?
Go watch my TikTok. You remember I texted you, I said I was going to call to ask about something your mom might have talked to you about before she passed?
Yeah, what's up?
You remember how both of our moms, all of us, we never really had a relationship with Grandma. We didn't go see her. We didn't talk to her.
Yeah.
Did your mom ever, like, explain that to you? Or maybe it came up, you asked why, and she gave you some kind of reason?
No. Yeah, she was kind of weird about it whenever anybody brought it up. Have you talked to Michael?
Yeah, I talked to both him and your dad, and neither of them really had anything to give me.
What about his dad?
What, you mean like your grandpa?
No, Michael's dad.
You and Michael don't have the same dad?
Yeah. How did you not know he doesn't have the same dad?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Holy, when I think, oh god, when I think about it, I think I do remember, holy shit, that was so long ago. Yeah, okay. Okay, and okay, yeah, and she was with, okay, this is perfect. Alright, that's awesome, dude. You just gave me like a huge lead. This might be really big for me.
Awesome. Want to give me part of the house?
No, but you can come stay here if you help me take care of the kids.
Pass.
Alright, man, you've helped me out a ton. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Okay, talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, well, that is certainly a new lead. That is awesome. I'll try to follow that up and see what I can find out. Okay, so I was just chilling out on the patio with Summer, and Frogette has made her first reappearance since she disappeared from the spot where that chair moved. Yeah, she's just sitting here, looks like looking out into the yard. Like I said, we haven't had really any activity since that shadow person thing, so I don't know, this is the first little bit of something. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave her there. I've been thinking a lot about all this, obviously, and including Frogette. And one thing that I realized was that, my daughter, she played with it a little bit at first, but she doesn't really seem interested at all now. Like, she doesn't seem like against it, but she doesn't really seem drawn to it at all. I asked her why she doesn't like to play with it, and, she's very hard to get to speak. She can speak, but you saw when I was trying to get her to say Summer the dog. So, I've been asking her, like, why don't you want to play with this doll? Why don't you like it? And finally, she just said to me, in her baby way of saying it, but basically, it's not mine. Now, I don't know, I know some of you have 3-year-olds, but to a 3-year-old, every toy is theirs. I go to Walmart, every toy on the shelf is hers. This is the first time she's ever told me that a toy is not hers, so I don't know, I'm gonna, that's kind of weird. I will say that I really, really do not get any negative vibes from her. Frogette, I call her, from it, the toy. Not crazy. I don't know. And based on what my grandma said in the note and what Cindy said to me, I don't really feel threatened by her. I don't know. She just kind of does her own thing. I'm just gonna let her chill and look out in the yard, whatever she wants. Okay, I've been calling around to a bunch of different Seminole cultural centers, museums all over the state. I mentioned earlier that I found out that my great-grandfather worked with a Seminole medicine woman for some time. Most of the time I don't get anything, so I just, I record all the calls, but I delete, if nothing happens, I just delete them. Got reference to call this guy named Joe Davis, and I got a big time lead, so here's the call. Okay, calling Joe Davis from Seminole.
Hello?
Hi, is this Joe Davis?
Yes. Yes, it is. How can I help you?
Yeah, my name is Alex Calvo. I was given your number by the museum there in the Everglades. They told me that you could help me out, that I guess you're the expert on your people's history in the area I'm living.
Okay. What do you need?
I'm doing some research about my great-grandfather, and I've been told that he worked a lot with the Seminole from like the 50s through the 70s, maybe longer. It's like spiritual, superstitious kind of stuff. Yeah.
What was his name?
Leo Oldry, or Leopold Oldry?
Okay. He worked with things like exorcisms, hauntings, and other things of that nature, right?
Yeah, do you know about him?
I know someone who can maybe help you out. Is this your number?
Yes.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll have her get in touch with you. I don't imagine it will take very long. You said your name is Alex, right?
Yes, oh my god, dude, you have helped me out so much. This is incredible. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, man, but be very careful, okay? This stuff's not a game. It's not a joke.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mean any disrespect, sir. I'm really sorry, but I really appreciate it. You've helped me a lot.
You're very welcome, man. Have a nice day, and please be careful.
I will. Thank you. You have a nice day, too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so obviously that's a pretty huge deal. I'm going to wait. Maybe she's going to text or call me. I don't know. Keep you updated as always. Thanks for watching. So some of you were talking about trying to see if maybe Frogette was looking, like pointing at something, trying to show me. She was sitting over here before. I have moved her into the house. I don't like to move her, but it was raining, so I'm letting her watch us. She still gets to look out the window. I put her there. She didn't move herself that time. But if you look at where she was looking before, it is basically right here. Now, there's certainly some implication there. What are you trying to say, Frogette? So I walked around the house, and I found several more of those little open sections on the elevated part of the house. You can see part of the house is ground level, part of it is a little bit elevated. And as I'm walking the perimeter, like trying to find more of those sections, I come up to this part that is pretty overgrown and kind of covered, and I never realized actually was had an opening to get to part of under the house. It's kind of securely on there. It's got bolts and stuff in there keeping it. They look pretty rusted. I'm going to see what I can do. Summer is definitely very excited about it. So yeah, that's a pretty good find. I want to thank you guys for suggesting to try and see if maybe Frogette was showing me something. It seems like she was. I know I keep saying I'm going to go back to the church, and I fully intend to. But every time I kind of sit down and I'm like, okay, let's go do this, I just get like filled with this really powerful sense of dread. I got the kids here, and the things in the house have really calmed down. I'm just worried about, I don't know, like picking things up. But I know me, I know I'll go crazy if I don't do it. So I will do it. I just, give me a little bit of time, you guys, build up my courage. Haven't heard from Michael about his dad yet. Don't want to bug him too much. He can be kind of a curmudgeon. Have not heard from that Seminole woman yet either. So kind of a slow day. So at least I have this thing that Frogette pointed me at. As I am making this video right now, I am about 20 followers away from 4,000, which is up from about just over 100 like a week ago. So I am pretty blown away. I love you guys. I'm glad that I have a lot of people to go on this journey with me. It makes me feel less alone, a little less scared. So I really appreciate you guys. You're amazing. It also kind of makes me feel like I need to post something every day. I feel kind of guilty if I don't have anything. And the truth is that there's a lot of days where I just don't find anything or nothing happens. I have not heard back from Michael yet. I'm going to start poking at him again, even though it can be a little rough because he can be kind of a jerk. but I'll keep trying to get him because I want to talk to his dad. Have not heard from the Seminole woman. Hopefully she does reach out to me. He said he was going to have her contact me, but I guess it's possible that she won't want to. But fingers crossed. Nothing with Frogette. Nothing that I've noticed moving or being in a different place. There is one thing I guess I'll talk about. It's been asked about a couple times. I've mentioned it in the comments. It's a little less solid than most of the stuff that I bring on here, so if you're really just interested in videos and articles and all the hard kind of stuff, you can just scroll away. But I have had a couple dreams about my grandmother. One that's happened kind of a couple times now, and it's a version of a memory. And I've kind of come to realize that it's probably the memory of the last time that I stayed in this house with her. It was not the last time I saw her, but I was about 4 years old, and it was very likely the last time that I stayed here for like a length of time. In the dream slash memory, I go into her room just to kind of see what she's doing. You know, I had been playing around doing my own thing, and she was sitting in her chair. She's got a chair still in there, and she was looking over some things. I don't know if they were documents, pictures, whatever. I was a kid. I didn't really care. And in the dream, I still, like, I'm kind of a kid again. I don't really care, at least at that point. I do remember that was really when she first told me about her father, about Leopold, this guy who I'm on this whole journey about. At least the first time that I remember. She just told me, you know, this was my father, he was a good man. And what I remember, because even at the time it kind of creeped me out a little bit, was her telling me that he loves me very much. Not like he would love you very much, but that he loves me very much. I've had this memory slash dream like twice now in the last couple weeks, so I don't know, maybe it means something. You guys tell me. Okay, it's a little bit earlier than I normally post, but I have been texting back and forth with the woman that Joe said he would put in contact with me. I assume she's a Seminole like he is. She hadn't said that. I'm going to just show you the texts that we've been giving back and forth. Pretty big development. Looks like I'll be meeting with her sometime this weekend. I'm not sure where. Obviously some pretty interesting stuff in there. She doesn't even seem to want to talk about this stuff, unless both of us, I guess, are I could call her when she's there, but she wants to meet me somewhere. I'll keep you guys updated. I will try to film the encounter and the interview I have with her, and whenever it happens, I'll post it to you guys right away. Okay, so I followed the pressure of wanting to make a video every day and wanting to make you guys happy, and went back to the church today. I'm going to go ahead and let you see what happened. I'm going to say, needless to say, I'm not going back. Sorry, go ahead and check it out. Okay, so first, I'm going to try the front door. No. No. Car driving by. Okay, no. So nothing for the front door. Let's see. Around this. Okay, trying the back door now. See if any of these keys will work here.
Hey.
Oh shit.
What the hell are you doing here?
Sorry man, I was just
Private property. You need to get out of here.
Okay, yeah, so no fucking clue who that was. The keys did not work at either door. I did not get a chance to try on the graveyard before the guy chased me out. Either way, you know, those keys, if they were my great-grandfather's, you know, he died 35 years ago, and those locks did not look that old, so who knows? They might have been the keys for the church a long time ago, but they are not now, and that guy, I don't know, he scared the shit out of me. I'm not going back. Okay, bonus video for today. I have spoken to Michael, and I'm going to be either going to see his father or calling him tomorrow, so that should be pretty interesting. I also just have a quick video I want to show you of the yard. I took some more thorough video of some of the wilder parts of the yard, so here you go. Yeah, so I'm not sure what this is. Get back a little bit. It's out here in the yard. Overgrown a lot of old branches falling on it. It looks like something in the bowl there, some kind of wooden structure, and this is all stone. Yeah, it looks like an altar to me. I don't know. Now, one thing that's really strange is when you look over the fence into the neighbor's yard, there's like this weird secondary kind of tree line thing that blocks kind of like blocked my yard off from them, I guess you could say. And as we move closer to that big tree we have over here, you can see it gets crazier and crazier. It's like almost a whole forest growing up to block my neighbor's yard from my fence. And then we come over here, and this is where that super big gnarly tree that almost looks like a hand is. It's like a bunch of fingers reaching up. Then on the other side there, we have that old wooden platform. I'm still not exactly sure what it was supposed to be. That goes into more wildness. This part of the yard is almost inaccessible. Better view of that platform. Summer likes it. Yeah, this part of the yard is so wild, like I couldn't even get to that back fence if I wanted to. More stuff just out here. Here's another look from another angle into that part that's just like so wild that I couldn't even try to walk through there. As you can see, this platform is like surrounded on all sides by like walls, little trees. I'm just standing right on the edge of it where I know it's kind of solid. So I just captured something else on tape. While I was actually taking the tape, I did not notice it at all, but you go ahead and take a look at it and tell me what you think. Okay, I just heard a really loud noise coming up here from the same place where all the other stuff has been going on. Like something was dragging across the floor. Turn on the lights, like everybody says. Okay, come on. I know I heard something. I don't know. See, I don't know. I don't fucking know. There's nothing here. Turn on this light down here. No, I don't fucking know. Did you see it? Let's take a closer look. Yeah, so that is somebody peeking out from my laundry room. I couldn't get a good look at it, but I don't know. That definitely looked like somebody to me. And there's nobody there. I've already checked. Nobody who is pale white hiding in my laundry room. So I'm fucking freaked out right now. Good morning. I got about an hour and a half of sleep last night. Perhaps unsurprisingly after what happened. I just wanted to clarify a couple things because, I mean, a lot of people are commenting. I looked in the laundry room. If you watch in the minute, I kind of stopped for a sec. That's because I actually peeked in, did not see anything, and just continued on my way looking through the house. Like, it's not like, oh, there was just something there that I didn't notice. I mean, I swear when I was taking the video, there was nothing there. So, like, whatever that was just appeared on the video that was recorded. It was not there for me to see with my naked eye. I'm going to try to get somebody to come to the house. I'm not sure how I want to go about this, if I want to get like a priest or a medium, or I have no idea. Like I said, when all this started, I was an agnostic atheist. Obviously I feel a little bit differently about some stuff now, but I still have no idea how to handle this kind of stuff. I am supposed to go and talk to Michael's dad today, and I'm pretty exhausted, so I don't know, maybe I'll try to get a little nap beforehand, because I do still want to find this stuff out. I really want to know. I mean, this is a big one. This is going to be, he might know about why my mom and my aunt stopped talking to my grandma, which is a huge issue in my life, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, there was a slight change in plan. It was supposed to be a face-to-face meeting with Dan, Michael's dad, but we just had a phone call instead. He changed his mind last minute, but it was super illuminating. I learned a lot of really good stuff, so let me show you. Okay, I am calling Dan. It's Michael's dad.
Hello?
Hi, is this Dan, Michael's dad?
Yes, it is.
Hi, yeah, this is Alex. I'm Michael's cousin. We knew each other back when I was a little kid. I don't know if you remember.
Yes, I do.
Okay, he might have told you. I'm calling because I'm just trying to find out some information about the family. You might know that when I was like 5 years old, my mom and my aunt, your ex-wife Helen, they kind of severed ties with my grandmother. Do you remember that? Were you married to her at that time?
Yes, I was.
Do you remember, like, why they stopped talking to her? What happened? Like, what caused the rift between them?
Yes, they had a friend, was, a younger sister. Something happened to her. She went missing. The girls wanted to look through their grandfather's things. For some reason, they thought it could help somehow out. Their mom wouldn't let them. She said it was too dangerous.
Wow, dude, that is like you are answering a question that's been burning in my mind for 30 years. I can't thank you enough. Do you know anything else at all that you think could be helpful about this?
Not that I can think of. Helen never really wanted to say more, and then we divorced not too long after.
Okay, man, I really appreciate it. Thank you a lot. That's really all I need. There's nothing else I got. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, man. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye. Okay. So it's just more weirdness that feeds into all of this stuff. So everything I learn about this just brings a whole bunch more questions. So I don't know. I feel kind of like nervous and excited, and I meet with this Seminole woman. It's supposed to be sometime this weekend. It's Friday evening now, so it shouldn't be that much longer. With everything that's been going on in the house, as I've shown you guys, it's been kind of tense and at times pretty frightening. But, to be honest, most of the time, after I've had a little bit of time to calm down and think, I feel pretty okay. What have I seen in the house so far? 2 things that ran away from me and 1 thing that was hiding from me. So, I don't know. There's some weird shit going on here. I still don't really feel threatened.